Hey, how girl, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret Angel. I am so happy to have you here. Now look, okay, today we're unprofessional. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So we just have on a little bit of mascara, a little bit of concealer. That's all we need. No wig today, girl. We're living free. I do not want to get in the get up today. I'm sorry, okay? And don't come at me saying, Margaret, you're so unprofessional. Oh my God. Girl, you look like this too. You look like this too, girl. But yes, how are you guys doing today? I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to spend some time with you. Let's go through some very interesting Facebook posts. So a really good, I've been talking about my friends all week, but one of my really good friends who is also in this community is involved in one of these really big anti-MLM Facebook groups. I don't know which one it is. She completely blocked out everything. All I see is the context itself. That's all I need to see. So she sent over a lot of screenshots to me, and some of these I just have to show y'all because they're either funny, outrageous, or just downright despicable.
So let's get into it.
Now, where are my Tiger King people at? Girl, where are my Tiger King F. Carol Baskin people at? Now, let me tell you something. I like Tiger King, but at the same time, when I rewatched it, because that's what I do. I'm not a big bandwagon person, I have to admit, but I watched it and at first I was like, oh, okay, you know, free Joe Exotic, yeah, Carol Baskin, this. And then I watched it again and I was like, Joe, you seem like not so great of a person. But one person that really stuck out in the documentary, if you remember, was his husband, the guy that sat there without the shirt on. Girl, let me show you what this HUN posted with this man's picture. And then look at his transformation. Girl, you're gonna see this and you're either going to vomit, scream, or turn me off. Which all those are fine except the last one. Girl, look at this. So her post says, when you got that collagen game on lock, all flavors and varieties back in stock. Lil HUN, she's a rapper now, including chocolate. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what MLM that is. I'll put a caption somewhere on the screen. So here we have powdered collagen is the guy that sat there with no shirt. And then here we have the award-winning, multi-patented liquid collagen, Adam Levine. Girl, let me tell you something. You do not. Look, I'm a married woman, girl, don't tell on me now. You do not put Adam Levine next to that man, okay? I'm not over here the pinnacle of hotness telling, well, but I'm not over here telling people, okay, who's fine and who isn't. But I can say that some comparisons shouldn't be drawn. And that is a very, very weird comparison, girl. Girl, you put that man that was sitting in that chair, okay, with that dangling nipple ring, trying to talk about Joe Exotic. And then you got Adam Levine.
Fine ass Adam Levine, girl.
I admire the creativity. I admire she knew that was going to get attention. She knew somebody was going to see this and call that and be like, girl, there's no way ever anybody, you shouldn't even put those two people in the same sentence, okay? Just two completely different calibers of people. Now, you might look at Couch Guy and be like, Margaret, I don't know what you're talking about. He's fine as ever. But that's all right, girl. You think he's fine. That's cool. I'm not saying that he's not. But to put both people in comparison and then try to push your MLM with a foolish comparison like that, I don't know. Maybe that's catchy. Maybe some people will look at that, get a good laugh out of it, because I'm sure it wasn't serious. Maybe it was good marketing for that person. It is funny. I was just dumbfounded when my friend sent that to me, so hope that gave you a good laugh too. Okay, moving on to something we're used to at this point. Hey moms, I'm using this amazing products. Good grammar will save you. I'm using this amazing products for my hair that has helped me with my postpartum hair loss. If any of you is interested, Jesus, okay. If any of you is interested, let me know. Well, girl, I'm interested in buying you a dictionary. That's first. Secondly, not every person at MLM is the same. We've all had this discussion. But the radicalized people, the people that think it's okay to target a postpartum mother, somebody where their hormones are raging, they got this baby that they're trying to take care of, especially their first time mom, they don't know exactly what they're doing because everything is a learning curve when you're a new parent. And then here comes Miss HUN, girl. She's running to you. She got a, this is 99% alcohol, which is probably what's in that damn shampoo. And she's giving that to you, girl. And she's like, yeah, this is gonna help you. Even though there are outstanding lawsuits that say that some people have had adverse reactions to those products, you wanna take that chance with a postpartum woman that's already probably going through enough. See, a lot of people tend to get upset when you say that their business tactics are considered predatory. That is a primary example. Raise your hand if you would appreciate somebody just sliding in your inbox trying to offer you products just so they can personally benefit, especially if they don't think that those products either A, work like they're claimed to work, or B, they're just trying to swindle you. Knowledge is power. I'm happy that this community is growing the way that it is, because we're really getting the word out there to these women that these MLMs are targeting them. And that is a primary example of targeting women. Leave pregnant women alone, leave women alone, leave people alone. I don't know how many times I have to say that to get that through to somebody's head, okay? Leave women alone. Especially if she's postpartum, because if those hormones are raging and she goes off on you, I'm not feeling sorry for you. I'm just not. Take your shampoo elsewhere. Okay, so this one I actually am kind of perplexed, because I really liked being involved in knowing what my mom was doing at work and what my dad was doing at work. I enjoyed that. I've always been somebody that was very business oriented, business X. I love everything that has to do with business, from analytics to learning how to market. I love business. I truly do. So when a child is knowing about business and cheering their parents on, I have a hard time being against that. But I'm gonna read this to you and I'm gonna come together at the end. So let's begin. I got up this morning to find blank, the son, scrolling through Plexus ambassador page. He was just chilling, watching some sweet info videos and trainings, and then asked, "Mom, I'm so glad our family has Plexus, and I can't wait to watch blank do her video. I'm going to comment and tell everyone how much I love Plexus and Aunt Blank." She goes on to say he's the sweetest, and he totally recognizes the changes throughout our family since adding them to our daily routine in February 2019. He is our team's and family's biggest cheerleader. There's so much I want to talk about with this. So, a lot of kids see their parents as business owners and grow their business, and a lot of them even work with their parents on certain things. That's kind of a part of the American dream. I would assume, like, start your own business and then your family can take over either when you get old enough or you eventually pass away. Something to pass down to people. So the idea of a child being involved in business or being involved with what their parents are doing, I like that. Hear me out. I like the fact of children being interested in what their family is doing as far as business. You know, I was a child that was inquisitive about my parents' jobs. They didn't own businesses, but it was always cool to see what they did because they both have really interesting jobs. Now let's root in the MLM. So what MLMs always teach people, as we all know by this point, is recruit your friends and family. Because why? They're the easiest people to usually recruit. They trust you, they know you, they love you, they're your bloodline, they want to see you succeed. And if you are a true family, you would want to offer somebody something that you know is going to elevate them and bring them up in money, because no real family member wants to see you struggle. No heart-to-heart family member wants to see that. So especially with the new people, when they're told by their upline, recruit your family, that makes a lot of tangible sense why the family would want to be on board. Now, the fact that the family is involved in Plexus is what I personally am like, and I may do a deep dive on them, because there is a lot to unpack with Plexus. I mean, they are, just how Beachbody does it, they are a really big pioneer in making medical claims that they shouldn't be making. So when you're involved in a business that doesn't even hold those distributors accountable that do make those claims, it's hard for me to respect the people that are in the business, because they don't call that out either, right? They either ride off of that or they just don't say anything at all. The fact that, you know, it's a business, or MLMs in general, they are businesses that really don't denounce unethical practices. That's the only part that I don't like. And I don't want a kid to look at, and I wouldn't want any child, and I'm not saying that they're doing this, I'm not, but I wouldn't want any family, you know, involved in unethical business practices. I just wouldn't. It's one thing if you're even though I don't agree with the structure, but if you're just talking about the product and how you personally believe that the product has helped you with A, B, or C, and if you can scientifically back that up, I can't really fight you on that. Although I don't agree with the business, I can't really fight you on how you feel. But if you are a part of a business model that puts out falsehoods and then expects to gain traction off of that, or especially swindle your family with falsehoods, I don't think any kid should be exposed to that. I don't think any family member should be exposed to that. So it's good that the child is a cheerleader to the family, but that's also the kid's role, right? The kid sees their family as, wow, you guys are so cool. I know that was me when I was little. Everybody was just so dope to me. Him doing that doesn't really shock me. And it's always good to have family involved in what you're passionate about, but always make sure that what you're passionate about is not hurting anyone else. Okay, so here's a trigger warning. I am going to be talking about fetal loss. So I'm going to put a timestamp right here. If this is too much for you, if it is a triggering event, if it's something that you're just not interested in hearing about, I completely understand that. So here's a timestamp. Please click to this part of the video. I wanted to make sure I gave the person the time to go if they had to. So one thing that I've actually messed up in doing when I was younger, I would always ask someone, oh, when are you having kids? I've stopped doing that because you don't know what somebody's going through. A lot of times that may seem like, oh, it's just such a trivial question. It's normal. When are you having kids? Because majority of women of childbearing age do have children. But in the climate now where we are really sensitive to mental health as we should, and really sensitive to infertility as we should, it's important to remember that people are struggling with things that you don't know about, that aren't your business. When my friend sent this to me, girl, I just wanted to rip my head off my neck because I'm like, you know what? What is wrong with people? I don't know if you were trying to help, but the fact that you would actually take it upon yourself to put your MLM out there when somebody just admitted that they had a miscarriage, like, girl, you can't do better than that. And this is not the first time I've seen this. So trigger warning, miscarriage. This person had a miscarriage earlier in August. I am so sorry to hear that. And this was after they were trying for years for their third baby. This is a family member that sent this to them. And it's a miscarriage remembrance pack from Color Street. They sent this to them and later on inquired about them joining Color Street with their story. Okay. Here's one thing. In business, you have something that's called a pitch, a sales pitch, right? Something that you're going to say that's going to immediately make somebody turn around and look and see what you said. It's not necessarily the real end, the bait, but the pitch is just to grab someone's attention. So this is a horrible pitch. This is a bad business pitch. And the reason why it is a bad pitch is because you are literally talking about someone's fetal loss and then asking them to abuse such a sensitive moment just so they can gain in an MLM. In my opinion, I don't understand why Color Street put out the packs with the infant loss symbol. It leaves me perplexed. I just don't have a good feeling about seeing something like that. But the fact that somebody would send that to somebody who's gone through such a terrible loss in their life, I mean, and this is so recent that they've gone through the loss, and it's a family member that sent this to them. Girl, some family members just ain't it. And that person is not it. And I'm sincerely sorry about the loss. I truly am. That's one thing I pray to God I never have to experience. You know, horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Okay, so this one is double-sided, but at the same time, I don't get it. Why do people unfriend me? Why isn't anyone cheering for me and my success? Honey, if they aren't cheering you on, supporting you, and they are unfriending you or blocking you, they aren't your friends. They are haters that aren't happy with your success and jealous of your worth. Bless and release, my friend. You are better than that. Bless and release. I'm not exactly sure what, I've never seen that. And this is coming from someone that's already lost a couple subs, you know? Like, it is hard when people leave and they unfriend you, but they're unfriending you either because they disagree, which is people's right. They have the right to disagree with you, or because you are annoying. And that is your personal right to be an annoying person if that is who you choose to be. But to say that people are haters because they disagree or because they unfriend you, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. You know, a lot of MLM people tend to use that argument like,
oh, well, that person's just a hater. They don't want to see success.
No, maybe they got tired of the messages. Maybe they got, you know, tired of you pandering them about your products that aren't really going to grant them the financial success according to the FTC. You know, maybe they just looked at the data. Maybe they looked at the countless lawsuits. You know, maybe people actually took the time to do the research when you did try to invite them. Maybe they didn't like the fact that you inquired about their financial status when you messaged them. You know, there are many different factors, and hating, I would assume, is at the very, 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 very bottom of that list because you have more against you than for you. So the argument that people are just mean and hating on you because they want to leave your content or they want to leave your page, that is someone's right, and you can't take that from them. So I'm sorry that you had a mass amount of people leave, but at the same time, think about the reasons why they're leaving, because maybe that'll make you restructure what you've been doing. Okay, this one is funny. So it says, you're stuck on a desert island. Would you rather be stuck with an MLM hun or a phone scammer? Give me the hun. Give me the hun. Because I really do believe that there are people out there that when you see what people like me talk about, maybe it will make you critically think, oh, why am I actually involved in this? Are my morals in the right place? Is this actually granting me what I thought it was? Am I saying that this is a get rich quick scheme when it isn't? When you have that friend there that counteracts what you've been saying and they do it in a very loving and respectful manner, it may make you think twice. So I've told you, I am friends with some people that are in MLMs. They understand my stance. Doesn't mean I have to dislike them, because I don't. But they understand me as a friend, and I understand them as a person and a friend as well. So give me the hun all day long, because we could still be cool and agree to disagree, especially if the person is, you know, level-headed and they're open to hearing what I have to say. The phone scammer, girl, I'm tired of those people. They call me about 5 times a day. I'm over it. I cuss them out every time. I don't understand why they keep calling me. It's almost like, you know those people that like are into that kink of being cussed out and like yelled at and all that kind of stuff? That's the phone scammer community. Girl, they are BDSM all the way through. They love to hear me cuss them out. Give me the hun. Give me the hun. And this one is just like, God, one of my followers sent this to me. Girl, I gotta read it to you. Look at her face. I'm not laughing because she's crying. I'm laughing because what she's crying about.
That doesn't make it any better. Just listen.
Please, it's not a pyramid scheme. They're illegal. It's called multi-level marketing, and it's an amazing opportunity. Please just try it. Be your own boss and make a ton of money on the side. Please. See, look. At that point, I might listen to you, you know, because you're upset, you're crying, you know, I don't want anyone upset. You know, at that point, I might listen to you. So maybe these huns need to start giving us tears. Give us something to where we can really be honed in. Because, girl, that regurgitated messages is not doing it, okay? But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Again, my name is Margaret Angel. It would mean the world to me if you subscribed. My merch and my podcast are linked down below. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you next time.
Peace.